When I was 13 years old, I struggled a lot with obsessive compulsive disorder, and it really affected my self-worth. And at high school, I got involved in a lot of dramatic arts because I really felt that boosted my self-esteem and I could make my friends laugh. And so when it came time to leave high school, I thought, why don't I pursue dramatic arts? And so I did. And I studied that for 3 years. But it took me into a lifestyle that I had never been brought up with. It was just rife with substance abuse. And unfortunately, with my addictive nature, I just got sucked right into it. And there was one evening where I was out with my friends, and obviously there was a lot of drug use taking place, of which I was part of. And coupled with my mental past, I just went straight into a psychosis. And what that means is I was just affected so much mentally that I lost touch with reality altogether. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know my identity. And it was probably one of the scariest years of my life. And as I was coming out of this year, I was still in such a bad way that I had lost every friend that I had. I had even lost the integrity that I had with my own family. And I desperately needed help. And I went to rehabilitation. But the night before rehab, there was such a battle going on for my soul. It was almost like the devil knew that if he could get me to deny the word of God, that he would have victory over my life. And I remember going and finding my Bible from long ago, and I set it on fire. I burnt the Bible. And it was like the devil could see somewhere what Jesus was about to do. And so I went into rehab, and it was a Christian rehab. I wanted nothing to do with it. People would try to peddle the word of God at me, and I just used to brush them off. But one day I did attend a church meeting, and I sat in the church meeting, and at the end, the pastor at the front said, is there anyone here that would like me to pray for them? And before I knew it, I found myself at the front of the church. And this man came forward, and he looked at me and he said, what can I do for you? And I said, I don't know what you can do for me, but I sure could do with some prayer. And he prayed for me, and I felt my heart completely melt. And that morning, I accepted Jesus Christ to come and live in my heart. I repented of my lifestyle. I repented of my sin. And I was instantly set free of every single addiction. I went back to rehab, and I just felt like I didn't belong. And I left rehab. And at that moment, an opportunity to go to Bible school came forth. And I decided that I wanted to consecrate my life to Jesus Christ. And it's been some years now. And Jesus has blessed me with a beautiful wife, 2 wonderful, wonderful kids. And I am so grateful for the grace of God upon my life. I want to encourage you that if this testimony speaks to you, and somewhere you find yourself at a crossroads in life, that you open your heart to Jesus Christ and let him come and live in your heart.